Hey guys, Scott here from Dr. Greenthumbs. Today we're going to show you how to make living soil for an indoor environment. Okay, so the first product we're going to give a try today is our Super Soil Kit. Now this kit will create a 100% water-only soil from start to finish. Now Super Soil will allow gardeners to create a perfectly balanced water-only soil, which they can use indoors or outdoors. Now our kits come perfectly balanced, so all you've got to do is use 400 to 500 grams per 30 litres of soil. So to create 30 litres of your base soil, what we're wanting to use is 10 litres of a quality compost or worm castings, 10 litres of perlite, and 10 litres of coco coir or peat moss. Now if you can't get these ingredients easily locally or off our website, you can use a quality potting soil like our green space option that we've got here, which contains all those ingredients at the perfect ratios. So now we've got our base soil mixed up, what we need to do is add our nutrient kit into it. So simply open it up here, and there you go. So for 30 litres, what we're aiming to put in is 400 to 500 grams, which if you don't have a scoop around is about 2 cups. So what I'm going to do today is with my hands is 2 solid handfuls straight into there. I'm actually going to add a third because it is super soil after all. Now with our Super Soil Kit, what we want to do is give it a good mix in and get it all the way down to the bottom. Now Super Soil, once it's all been mixed, we're actually going to be letting this rest for 4 to 8 weeks. What's going to happen in that time are all those nutrients are going to break down and become plant available, which is then going to give you your super soil. It's perfect for indoor in hydroponic situations or also outdoors in the veggie patch. Okay, so for customers who don't want to use a super soil, but they want to use more of a living soil or no-till approach, what we've got for you guys is our Go and Grow and Bud and Bloom combos. So now we've got our 30 litre pot full. It's super simple and absolutely no fuss to do the no-till approach. All we're going to do for a brand new soil is 1/4 to 1/2 a cup of Go and Grow mixed with 1/4 to 1/2 a cup of Bud and Bloom. Now the reason there's 2 doses in there is for plants with less nutrient density, then I would definitely use the lower side. It can also allows you to add some during the growing cycle. What I'd recommend is 1 to 1.5 handful of both of these packets. So let's start with the Go and Grow. There's our 1 handful. Try not to breathe the dust in from these products as well. And 1 solid handful from our Bud and Bloom product. Give them a good mix, just like that. And believe it or not, this soil using this combination of nutrition is absolutely perfect to plant straight into right now. So now that we've mixed through our transition, rather than letting it rest for 4 to 8 weeks like the Super Soil, our Go and Go Bud and Bloom is actually ready to use straight away and will not burn plants. So what I've got here is just a lovely chili plant, which we're going to put straight in to take advantage of that brand new living soil we've just created. Round it off like that. And then if you've got a mulch layer, you just put a mulch layer right over the top to help keep in the moisture. So to use along with our Go and Go Bud and Bloom options, you can use our Ocean Grown range and also our Fruitroids range, are completely compatible and will not burn your plants. So let's just say this guy's been growing for 6 months, has utilised the nutrition within the pot. Super simple. All we've got to do is use 1/2 handful of Go and Grow Bud and Bloom just around the base of the plant like that. Give it a good water in with your Rootroids and your Ocean Grown, and you've got another 2 to 3 months of nutrition in your pot, completely organic. So hopefully we've given you some confidence today to start experimenting with your own organic soil or coco coir. But just in case all that's still too far over your head but you want to get started growing, we've got our Turbo Dirt option for you, which is you just take it straight out of the bag into the pot, water only the entire grow. Okay, so let's face it guys, not everyone wants to make their own living soil or super soil just yet. They're not quite there. But what they want to do is enrich their grow with as many organic products that will work. So if you're a cocoa grower, we do have some options for you. So one way to get a whole heap, over 100 trace elements and minerals into your cocoa, which won't wash out, is just to use some simple kelp meal. You can use this at 1/4 cup per 30 litres up to 1/2 cup, and it will definitely enrich your coco coir. It's not going to fluctuate all over the place just by adding some kelp meal, and your reservoir pH will be enough to balance within your soil. But if you would like to add some microbes to balance out the pH fluctuation in your coco coir, what we suggest you add is some simple fish compost. Now the fish compost that we offer is absolutely full of beneficial life and is perfect for growing in coco coir, whether it's a recycling system or a drain to waste system. Now how we've been trialling adding this compost into the coco coir is by adding 500 ml into 30 litres and basically just treating your coco coir as normal. So some of the benefits of adding the fish compost into the coco coir is we inoculate with millions and billions even of beneficial bacteria, which absolutely love living in this environment and that don't wash out. It's perfect for recirculating systems or drain to waste, and you'll be basically adding in a whole heap of microbiology that are going to fight off your pythiums, your root rots and your collar rots. Very, very easy to organically guard your hydro crop by adding in a quality sieved fish compost. Okay, so another fantastic product you wouldn't have heard about in the hydroponic world is zeolite. Now this stuff here holds onto nutrients and then releases it back to the plant as the plant requires it. Now the main nutrients you'll get released out of zeolite back to your plants are nitrogen, calcium and magnesium, which as we all know are what the plants need. So the biggest reason you don't hear about this in hydroponics is you use less bottled nutrients. Now if you were to use zeolite in your coco coir, I would be using it at anywhere from 5 to 10%. More isn't better, like most things. If you're using it at 5%, then you're going to reap the benefits of zeolite in your coco coir. Okay, so just because we're talking about coco coir at the moment doesn't mean you can't use high quality organic additives such as our ocean grown deep sea sugar and kelp or our ocean grown fish hydrolysate. And if you really want to supercharge your coco coir, grab a pack of rootroids and use it at 1 scoop per litre of water. This will help naturally unlock and retain nutrients longer and eliminate detrimental organisms in your root zone, making it perfect for hydroponic growers.